I'm going to tell you a little bit about skiing, what you need to do before you go anywhere, how to enjoy your trip, make it a safe, enjoyable trip. See, many skiers right now trying to get that last trip in before spring is over, or spring is here, last trip in before the season's over. Make it a good one, but safe, still enjoyable, but everyone's trying to plan it just right. I myself, I'm an avid skier. Gone on many ski trips with my dad, who was on the college competitive team, but now he just skis for fun. So, to ski safely and enjoyably, you want to make sure you prepare before you even go anywhere. Make sure you have the right equipment, or will be getting the right equipment, and know your own skill level. And, I mean, you don't want to be doing anything above your skill level. That's a key safety issue right there. Preparing before you even leave, that's a good thing to do. The day you go, you want to eat a good meal, breakfast, depending on when you go, maybe breakfast, lunch. Provide you good energy for skiing. Make sure you drink a lot. Water, orange juice, Gatorade, whatever, just to stay hydrated, because skiing is an active sport, and you will get dehydrated out there. So another thing is exercise a little bit before you go. Several weeks in advance is good. Some aerobic and anaerobic exercises. You kind of build up stamina and strength. According to the National Ski Patrol, it is important to stretch every day and incorporate some form of aerobic training 3 to 6 times per week ahead of time. So like 2 or 3 weeks ahead of time, start working on stuff, make sure building strength up. And also before you go, just do a little bit of exercise, maybe jog in place a little bit, stretch, make sure you're all loosened up before you hit the slopes so you don't get any cramps. Another key thing is you want to make sure you know what the weather's going to be. If you get out there and it's raining because you didn't check the weather, slopes aren't going to be nice, could be a safety issue, not going to be enjoyable for you. So the weather, also according to the National Ski Patrol, they said the weather is one of the most significant factors in what you decide to wear, and also when you decide to go. Again, that plays into what you take. So when you want to make sure you pack the clothes and food, but based on the weather, you want to make sure if it's going to be warmer, you pack some lighter clothes to wear out there so you're not sweating crazy. If it's colder, you want to make sure you pack warmer clothes. Extra food if you're getting tired, extra water, you're getting dehydrated. Take a break, relax, get some of that in you, build up your stamina and strength again so you can keep going for the rest of the time. Also extra clothes, depending on when you get there. If you get there in the morning or ski into the night, could be a little cooler, so you may want some warmer clothes, but if you're skiing in the afternoon, maybe warmer, so you might want some lighter clothes to change into there. Acquiring the right equipment, that is essential too. If you have your own equipment, make sure that you check it and maintain it regularly. Make sure you have all of it as well. You don't want to leave your house with 2 skis and 1 pole, because that'll look funny if you're going down the hill with 1 pole. But with your rentals, if you don't have your own stuff and need rentals, you want to make sure that you get the right kind of rental. Make sure they, for your height, for your weight, basically all for you. Make sure they are adjusted to you. Again, with either your equipment or the rentals, you want to make sure these, like the bindings here, I'll make sure these are adjusted for myself, but you want to make sure they're adjusted so that your boots stay on and they don't come off every time you hit a bump. And the ski poles, you want to make sure it's the right height for you. You don't want them down here because then they don't do the right thing. And you don't want them too tall because that'll tire you out as well. Know your skill level. That's just a key safety issue. If you're going above your skill level to injure yourself, you also want to know the skill level of those skiing with you. You don't want to take someone through a terrain they're not going to be able to do. possibly injure themselves. According to the Pennsylvania Ski House, knowing your skill level is one of the most important safety tips for skiers. You don't ski anything other than it. Skiing again is a dangerous sport, but it's also a fun sport if done safely and very enjoyable. Without preparing before you leave, or packing extra clothes and food, using the right equipment to make sure it's all set for you, and knowing your own skill level and the skill level that is with you, that'll make your trip a safe and enjoyable trip. So hopefully you take all this all into account and have a very safe and enjoyable trip your next ski trip.